So, a few years back, um, I don't know if the context matters at all, but conversation with a mathematician about the halting problem and Turing completeness and human minds. And I pointed out something which I felt was obvious, but apparently it isn't. And that is that human minds are not actually subject to the halting problem. Um, and there's a specific way in which I mean this. Um, so if you've seen classic Star Trek, right, there's multiple occasions where Kirk and Spock, separately, independently, maybe even McCoy, I don't remember, um, deal with problematic computers or intelligences or something by giving them a logical paradox, and because they can't resolve the paradox, they just become non-functional. So here's a quick scene that I found off of YouTube that shows this.
Is there some significance to this action?
Just trying to do the like paralyzer kind of thing.
I loved you. However, I hate you.
But I am identical in every way with Alice 27.
Yes, of course. That is exactly why I hate you. Because you are identical.
So they've shut down.
Fascinating.
So whatever problem they were, I don't remember this episode, but whatever problem they were causing, he resolved it by just presenting this logical paradox. They are physically identical, culturally, whatever, they're identical. But he tells one that he loves her and the other one that he hates her, and they can't resolve this. That's the halting problem. That's basically that's the crux of the halting problem. That there are algorithms or propositions or whatever the hell you want to call them that you can't necessarily resolve. You can't find a solution to. That's the essence of it. And so this is one where there is no end. So it just bogs down there. Processing capabilities, their ability to operate, their ability to do anything, and they're just stuck. Right? Human minds aren't subject to this, but not because we're able to solve these sorts of problems. It's because we get fucking bored of it and we just go and do something else and kind of forget about it. That's how we're right. So, because eventually you need to eat. Eventually you need to take a piss. Eventually you need to, go pick up your children from school. Eventually you need to go to work. Eventually you need to do something. You need to sleep. You need to whatever, right? Eventually the rest of your body says, hey, there's no blood flow in this arm. It's falling asleep. You should fucking just move. Right? You're sitting here reading books all day long. Your arm on this armrest over here has lost blood flow, and if you don't do something, yeah, we're gonna have problems. Your fingers are all tingly, and you can't hold the book anymore, and it falls out of your hands. Yeah, that's how we can escape the halting problem. It's dead simple, but it's also true, and this is not really something that computers have even now. You can put time limits on things, but that's fundamentally different than how humans escape it. And I'm not sure that you would want computers to escape it the same way that humans do, but I don't understand how you can grow to be a grown-ass man, and when somebody points this out to you, argue. Like, no, I'm not saying that our computational capacity is such that the halting problem isn't like a logical or mathematical or whatever the fuck problem. It remains a computational issue. But in practice, humans aren't subject to the halting problem. It doesn't fuck us up like it fucks these guys up. Right? That simple.